Okay, our session is on, and I want to officially welcome you to tonight's session where we're going to be learning how you can use Freedcamp. Freedcamp, like I said earlier when we were talking about tools, is a project collaborative environment. And some people, I've heard someone say that Freedcamp is a CRM system. Freedcamp is not a CRM system. And project collaborative tools are not CRM systems. They are collaborative tools. They are meant for project tracking, collaboration, communication. We call them collaborative tools. So you should be able to distinguish different enterprise applications. Is it an enterprise application? Enterprise application like this, we have Trello, we have Monday.com, we have Asana. Click up and name them. There are so many of them. They are called collaborative environment. But confusion some of us have is that some of these companies, for instance, let me use Monday.com. Monday.com have a CRM system. Monday.com is a company. That's it. Monday.com is a company. They have Monday CRM and they have Monday collaborative environment. They have different enterprise applications. So Monday.com is just like when you say Microsoft or Google. Google have so many enterprise applications, so also Microsoft. Just trying to make sure that we get this. But this is the only opportunity for now. We have to learn this authoritatively. Yeah, so let's dive in and see. If you learn how to use this tool, you should be able to use every other collaborative tool because they work the same way. The only difference is that they are from different companies. Just like I told you about project planners like Project Labor, we have Microsoft project. They all work the same way. So pay attention to learn it. If you learn how to use it, you can use every other. I can use all of them because I've learned how one works and I find out that they work the same way. So, okay, I'll share my screen now. And I need to share my entire screen so that I should be able to jump from different browsers. Yeah. All right. This is where we are. Please put yourself on mute, please. If I find out you are the one doing this, I'm removing you. Please don't disturb us. Okay. This is where we are now. We are in Freedcamp. So this is a project page for Freedcamp, and you can see that all of you here, this is all your projects are here, all of us here. So if we go to the root where we can start creating projects or where we created this project, this is the dashboard. If you sign in, you might be able to see, this is the first thing you are going to see, dashboard like this. So this is different because my dashboard have a lot of activity. Your own might be very empty, no activity, but this is the same thing you're going to get. If you want to manage your system, kind of going to the back end, click on manage system. It will take you where you are going to manage all these projects, where you can add a group. All of you here are group, create a group, and then within your group, you manage, start adding team members. And yeah, so this is different groups. And here is a group for people staying in abroad. And that's it. And this is where you manage the, you see here, this is people abroad, and you can see here, from here, you can see a lot of you have not, you saw these people pending. They don't want to accept their invite and set up their account. Very soon, this invite is going to expire. When it expires, so you don't have to wait whenever you are ready, you go. If it expires and you are calling me to send you another invite, you are going to pay for the administrative fee for me to do that, or you forget it. So you see so many of us here. Mr. Wilson, this is you. You already done your own. Samira, Olu, Bukola, and others, all of you here, see? So if you are waiting, you have been left behind. That's it. And here I've added everybody here on, these are different group access control. If I add you here, you become a user. You can add a guest from here. You can add read only, so you read, you can't do anything here, you just read what is going on. But all of you here is, this is where I added you as an admin. You probably have a pro user. So you have enough right, admin right, to do a lot of things on this project. So yeah, that's it. If I still want to manage any of you, come over here. I can change role, can manage a group, can set any of you here as a group administrator, not just admin. Admin, you can have as many admins as possible. Can just have like one group administrator, which the team leads need to make them group administrator.
Sorry, sir, I really can't hear you well.
How many of you
I'm
cannot?
sorry, I
how
can't
many of
hear
you cannot
I'm
hear me well?
I can't hear you, sir.
I'm saying how many of you cannot hear me because it might be a network. How many cannot hear me?
I can hear you, sir.
Okay.
Clearly.
I can hear you very well.
So
I can hear you very well.
I can hear you, sir.
So
I can hear you very well, sir. I think you are very clear.
So it should be a network. If you can't hear me,
yes, a network.
So check your network. Okay. We are back. So this is where you can manage any of your admin team member. So if you want to, from a group, you want to create a project, all you need to do from the group, you see, add a project. I've already added a project for every one of you. And this is the project I added, and that is 65 ERP project implementation. And here, this is where you can manage this project. You can edit, change project name. You can equally invite team members, more people on this project. You can view projects, you can archive projects, or you can equally delete this project. If you want to add more projects, you can come over here and add more projects here. And that's it. So, I am going to, no, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to create a demo project where I'm going to, because I don't want any team to feel cheated, because I would have said, let me use these people to create a project and add activities for them, but it's going to be cheating to others, which I don't want to do that. So I'm going to create a demo project where everybody can see, and then go to your group and do the needful. So here, because of that, I'm going to use this group that doesn't belong to what we are doing here. So this is a different group, or I can use this Zikura PMO office, and here. So I'll create another project here. But it's taking time to load. Okay, I'll call it demo Yeah, that's it, demo ERP, and I'll click continue, and I'll check in any of the features I want. All these features, I need all of them, so I create this project, and the project is here. That's it here. So yeah. So if you go to the project environment, this is supposed to be the back end of your project management, where you do all the configuration. So that's what's supposed to be. If you want to view all these projects, you can come here and search from here, and the project will appear. Just type the project name, you can start working on the project from this search, or you can come to this project page. On this project page, you come here, go down. This is the project I created now. On this project, okay, this is the demo project I created. So if I want to make this to appear on top, I want it to be very important project, I will check this star. I click on the star. If you go up, you see the project on top, and this is should be here. Okay, that's it here. This is demo project here, and I want to start working on this project. And yeah, so this is it. This is the dashboard where I can manage this project. You see it's empty, nothing is happening. So for me to start, I need to move the project's breakdown structure I've created to this place. That is the first thing I need to do here. But these are all these features you highlighted that can help you to manage this project. This is under this task, to manage tasks. That is tasks you need to do, daily activities. That is tasks. This feature will give you this interface. Discussion. Under discussion here, you can create a discussion in your group where people can start discussing on important topics, collaborating. Only you, your team. Everybody can be chatting here, dropping important information. It's up to you to create any kind of discussion you want here, and every team member will start contributing. It's a collaborative just for chatting within this group. That is how you use that one. Milestone. You can create milestones. Talk about milestone, key stages of your project where you want to be targeting. And once you hit that milestone, you celebrate. You can say, once you create a project chapter or once you create a business case, is a milestone. Once you create, so these are key milestones. So this way you can create a milestone, give it a name and a due date. So at that date, all your target is to hit that milestone. If you break this project into stages and say the target is that by end of 2 weeks, you should be able to finish initiate stage. You find one item that will become your milestone, or you know whatever you call your milestone, so that you will work on targets. Once you miss the milestone, then you know that you are really struggling in your project. So you can create a milestone, and this is time. This is add a record. It's just like time management from within your project. So you can add the working hours, what need to be do, or assigning what needs to be assigned to each person, or what is a kind of a time management here to help you manage your tasks effectively. This is a calendar. This is calendar if you want to manage
No,
your...
Dr. Mr. Charles, I'm not seeing your screen now.
Is if any of you struggling to see my screen?
So it may be
I am seeing the screen.
That's it.
No,
No,
can see
sir.
your screen.
We're seeing your screen.
like
Are you guys seeing my screen?
from his network.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We're
Okay.
seeing your screen.
Yes, I see your
Okay.
Yes, we are seeing.
Okay. Please check if you are not streaming, check your
I can see
network.
it now. I think it's network. I can see it now.
Okay. Okay, this is your calendar. Calendar here is just like Google Calendar where you manage your events. So key events, you can come here and be monitoring your events. You can create a meeting like this meeting we're having now. You can come here and create a meeting and you see it. Once you start creating key tasks, all of them will appear on this calendar. You must start monitoring it, just like normal calendar, but this calendar is for this project to help you manage your project. So you can't miss key dates. And file, this is file. This is for docs and file. All these templates you guys are there. I want to have this template. These are where all the templates should be uploaded, all the template that I need for this project. So any template you want to use, you can come here and download it. So you can create different files, name it. You give a file a name, the different files, and then upload. This is upload a file, upload a folder, a parent folder. This is where you organize it. Here, if you want to, first is to create a folder here. You can say this folder here. I can upload a folder from here. But the first thing you need to do here, if you want to do that, is come here and create a folder and give it a name. You can decide that each stage must have a folder. You come here. That's what I normally do. I come here, I call it initiate folder. Folder. Initiate. So this means that all the deliverables, all the documents you guys are generating from initiate stage should be coming into, you upload them into this initiate folder. You save. So if I'm looking for stakeholder management reports or documents, I'll come to initiate folder. And if I'm looking for project planning or project plan, we call this planning folder. Anything about planning documents, you put it here. So you organize your work. Your work needs to be organized. And if you come again, you see execute. Execute. Folder. You create again, and then the final one, you create closure. Closure folder. So you see that you've every activities, you don't need to be mixed up. Somebody can easily go and retrieve a document. You don't need to start sweating before you can find where there is a document. And you can equally come and give another folder and say template. Folder. Folder, you can come and put all your templates here. So anybody looking for templates, you can just add it as here. And you can equally create a parent and a child folder. So this is it. You see that this is organized now. So if I'm looking for template, nobody will come and say, Mr. Charles, I don't, you just come here and get folder. And the project management office should make sure that there is folders, there is templates here. We have templates for using this project. So I've appointed Andrew and Echezona as head of PMO in this project. So each group as well can bring someone to assist them, making sure that they are coming here to always have what to use, all the templates you need or other resources you need for a project. That makes it very organized. So that is it. So now you've created this The next thing is for us to plan this. We don't have anything going on here. We have a task. So we need to break this into what we call project breakdown structure, just like we have this. That's the main reason we are planning all those things. All the things we'll be planning, it's time to execute it. So you come here, this list is what you use, we call it key stage. Key stage, so this is a key stage. If I want to add another list, this list, I can call it initiate stage, and I'll add another stage, call it. So within each stage, each list, you start adding sub items, that is activities. So when you create a project, the project will come with a list for you. It will populate a list. All you need to do is this particular one that is populated already, come over here and edit it and change the name. See, I'll go here and edit the list and I'll change it. I'll change it to initiate. Initiate stage. Initiate stage. If you like, you can describe what initiate stage means. Initiate stage is a stage where you try to initiate the project. That is initiate. You save. Now, you see, your project is taking shape. Add another one. You come here, add another list. You say planning. Stage. You save. You add another list. That is execute stage. And another list, you see closure stage. And that's it. You have key 4 stages here. If you want another extra curriculum activity where you can add other items like meetings, you can call it meetings or anything, you can just come add it here. So, well, this is how you plan it out. Then, if you come to each of these stages, you start adding items. So what are the items here? So you come here, say, create stroke review project brief. Yeah, you see, you've added. Is it? I will go to our. This is it. Is it not the way it's looking here? Is there anything different from what you have here?
No, sir.
Okay, you copy this one again. You are now moving everything you have in the work breakdown structure you created manually to this live environment where this project is going to be running. You need to do all this, you know, as a project manager before you invite in your team members so that they will come, they will see what you start discussing what to do. All of you are project managers. That's why everybody is onboarded. But this is this activity to organize this work environment. So come back. You add another title, add another task here. I'm adding another task. and I'll hit enter. And I'll see, I will go back. That's how I will do until I grab all the work activities. And yeah. So some of you who already want to finish your work in one day, it's not possible. You cannot finish your work in one day. This is what you have to do first before you tell me your work is ready. And that's what you need to do until you finish this initiate stage. Then you come to define stage or planning stage. You move all the items, then you come to execute and closure. Once you move all the items, then I want you start planning. So, identify scope of work. Yeah. So it's up to you. You need to finish up. You come to this. You know, I've not finished this up. I'm going to go to here. So you need to move everything. You're not leaving anything when you're going to be working. Don't say Mr. Charles added identify scope and the left. So because of that, I'm going to leave it like that as well. That is what the way we are taught. I didn't teach you that. What I'm giving you is a lead on how to, you can add the rest of this. And if you can come here as well, come here. So this one is, once you do, you see, you close it up and you come to this. And yeah, so all the stages, project plan, and the way you did, that's the way you come to this one as well, and this one as well, and any other list or stage. If sorry, that is how we are going to manage everything. And that's it. Okay. Now you've got some work items here. It does not end here. This is when you start planning your work. This will give you room. You now will even have work to work on. This is now even for time to add your team members or even start calling them for a meeting because you will now have what to discuss. Or if you have added them whichever way before now, this is now time to even start discussing about activities because you have what work to do. These are tasks. You have what you want them to do. So each of them here, for instance, project brief, you want to manage it or you want to refine it, you click on it, it will open a page for you. You come here. So this is the time you say, who is going to do this? You know who is going to do it. You come over here based on your racing metrics. You know roles and responsibilities. Come over here. You see I'm the only one here. if you go to your own, if you open it, you see all of you here will appear. Everybody in this will appear, but I'm the only person in this group, so you assign it to team member who is going to work on this. Then this is a due date. You must have planned the date where you know when you want this to start and when to end. For instance, we have 2 months to do this project, so you have to must have start planning, breaking them down, how many days you are going to sign, how long do you want this to be done. You come and start signing. So assign due date. What you are signing is due date. And today is 7th, and I want this to be completed by Monday. I want a report by Monday. I'll say due date is 11th. And yeah, I can leave it like this. It has not started. But here, you come here and we say, you put it in progress to track, see reflected. So, and that's it. Priority, how important, you can say is high priority. You can come down here and describe this role further. If what you want to achieve here, and if there is any more things, you can talk about it here and you save it. You know, that's just review project brief. And yeah, and that's it. And if there's any specific instructions, you can use that to, if you have your team members, it's easy to call a team member's name. You can't, because I'm the only one here. Yeah, can use it too, and then you save. And if there is document you want them to use here, for instance, this is project brief, and you want them to review project brief. Of course, you need to make the project brief available. From here, you upload the project brief here as an attachment. Get it from your system. Where do I have project brief here? Let's see, yeah, I will just pick this one in place of project brief. I don't have it handy. This is a project closure template. So you can upload the document you want here if you have uploaded this. And yeah, so this work is, what I'm doing is grooming or refining. I'm refining this task, this activity, to make sure that they understand what I want them to do. And then you start waiting. So when they finish this, if it's Mr. A that is working on this, after finishing reviewing the project brief, this is comment section. This is where the collaboration starts. Every team member has access to this collaboration on this particular task. The person can come over here, leave a comment, and say project brief review and attached. So the person will come over here and make another attachment and attach something here. Attach something here and for project briefs. I don't have project brief here. Okay, let me just and yeah, and I will post. I've attached something here. I'll post it. Yeah, project brief review, and you see the attach. I've attached what I've done, and any team member can see what I've done, and you, the project manager who want to review my work, can come here and look at what I've done, and anyone can come here and say, give me thumbs up. You can attach a link here as well. You can bookmark, you can tag it, you can edit it, or you can delete it if you wish. And you can come here, the project manager who need to review this. After review, can come here, even reply and say, seen. Will look at it. And so you see, collaboration has started on this particular task. All the team members, anybody who is part of this can collaborate, make inputs, and that's it. And once after you review and it's done, you come over here and say, if you're happy, you complete. And you can see here, completed. Yeah. And that's it. So you see you've completed one. That is how we are going to be managing all these work activities. So if you are telling me every work is ready, this is where we are coming to look at your work and see if it's ready. So that is it. And it's very simple. Yeah. Is it not simple, people? That is the collaboration we're talking about. That's what you are expected to be doing here. So the first thing I expect is to come here and create stages first. You need to create stages. Some of us do have struggle. They will come here, they will start creating these tasks. They will take tasks. This will call task. They will take it to become stages. It's not stages, and all these tasks here is you can move them around. This identify scope, I can decide to move it to become number, the next item here. So it's flexible, it's drag and drop. I can take it back here as well, you know. So that's it. Okay, just keep that's what we need to do. You take your time to learn it. It's very simple to. It's not the more difficult than Facebook and TikTok, where we go and do things. If we can use all these big tools, TikTok, Facebook, all these big name, ChatGPT, all these. This is a very small application for managing projects. Yeah, and that's it. So as we progress, if we're having challenges, you let me know. If you look at this, you see here 16, based on what we have here, we have 16% work done on initiate stage. So there is progress already. Yeah. Yes. Once you add items, you see the work progress here. This is like, say, this is your dashboard where you see things. Yeah. Any question? Question and answer. Yeah. Question and answer. Because I'm done. Okay. Michael, yes, it's good you asking question because you are always bringing question to me privately. Please, if you want to ask, if you are raising hands, ask questions because of time so that other people who want can as well contribute.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Charles, and good evening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, what I wanted to know, I can understand how what it means or what you're telling us to do by taking the different tasks and different in the different stages from the manual spreadsheet into Freedcamp. But I wanted to find out, is it possible for us to do the same thing we did on Project Libra, the work breakdown structure on Project Libra? Does Freedcamp allow for importing files like that?
Importing files, how?
Like, for instance, if I plan the project, if I'm planning a project on Project Libra, when you go to the tab that shows you the work breakdown structure after assigning tasks and all of that, everything we've done in Project Libra, does that stay in Project Libra on its own? Then if I come to Freedcamp, I would have to now take it manually from the spreadsheet.
Project Labor is where you create your project plan. It's a document where you will help you to manage your team. No team member have access to that project plan. It's in Freedcamp, they are going to start seeing only if you, after creating a project plan, it's a document, then you download it and move it to Project Labor where people can see it and download it and have it as well. It's a tool that helps you to plan your project, create your project plan. It's not Project Labor is not a collaborative tool.
Yeah.
It's a tool that will help you to create a particular document.
Okay.
So, and it's not, you cannot pull it to be automated. Everything is not yet automated. That once we do it, then boom, everything will populate there. We should be ready to do some work. Everything, we are automating things, but we are still yet to get there.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
So the purpose of Project Labor is to help you plan your projects authoritatively.
Yeah.
You have a date, you have a budget, everything is aligned. Then you can then go and start using it. For now, before the Project Labor, you can first move items from work breakdown structure to that place.
Okay.
So at this stage, is still initiate stage.
Yeah.
It's suppose when you at this initiate stage, most of the time is only you or only business analysts that can be part of this. At times, it's only business analysts will be working on this environment. Let me make it clear. In most cases, at initiate stage, project managers are not there. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
It's business analyst that does almost all those things. It's when they now want to start implementing the project, they have now approved the project business case. That is when they want to appoint a project manager to manage this project. Because
Okay.
at initiate stage, after planning, it can just end up there. It's not going any further. They can say, we are not happy with this initiative we are bringing, business analyst. Business analyst is bringing change, initiative, innovation, ideas. So you need to do a lot of analysis to convince them. In some cases, they want the business analyst and the project manager. They can appoint project manager earlier enough to work with business analysts at this point. So that we are guided. So that is why project plan, the main project plan is at planning stage. That is when we already know how this project is going to continue. We are going to build this ARP. But at this initiate stage is we are still planning, trying to know if it's going to work. That's we call it initiate. Initiate effort, do a lot of analysis, so that is it. But like I said, some people will involve project managers, some people will involve business analysts, whichever way you see it, or you can even see yourself as a hybrid, working as a business analyst and the project manager alone on this project. So initial stage is a very delicate stage, a project, because it decides the progress, whether it's going to progress to the next stage. If you have already crossed initiate stage, that means that the project success will be determined by the project effectiveness or efficiency of the project manager who is now leading. But crossing there is the business leaders like the project sponsor. You can bring your business case and the project sponsor will say no. You can say no, we can't afford the cost of this at this moment. No, we don't want to go with this solution. Yes, we're having a problem. We've called you to come help us initiate this project, but the solution you are bringing after the analysis and the way we look at, we don't want to go further. Or yes, we are having problems of lead management, but the kind of money you are telling us, we don't think we can afford it. Or the timeline to achieve this particular solution is too long. We want immediate solution. We don't want this. So that's why we call it initiate.
It's all right. Thank you very much, sir.
All right. Yeah. And this we at least from now, every team we know that they have some work to do. We've got something that can keep you busy outside our learning for the rest of the week, because you might think it's easy. Yeah, it can be easy if you are working alone. You don't have anybody you are reporting to, but you know then it's no longer a project. Like you see me, I'll just move everything in one day or even within 1 hour, finish this project. But it's not that, because if you do everything, you bring it to the line manager like me to review, I can review it and say, no, go back. By the time you come 3 times and I say, no, go back, you start sweating. That's when you know that this thing no easy. Or you call a meeting, your team members refuse to attend. You call it again, they do not attend, and you have time. They are waiting for you to bring your report, and they are not coming. They refuse to submit your deliverables on time. You start chasing them around. Then that's when you know that you start sweating, you know? Okay. Yeah, I think it's simple. The of you have to make up your mind.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Yeah, good evening, sir. So, sorry, you mentioned something about calling a meeting and team members not attending the meeting. So, in situations like that, what would you do?
Have you called any? Have you called any meeting?
No, I'm asking. Like, if I find myself in that sort of situation where I'm calling on other people who I'm supposed to like carry.
If you call a meeting and Genica, I'm going to kick you out of here. Why are you putting yourself on and you are not speaking? So if you call a team a meeting and they refuse to come, then it means they want to be sacked. There is a risk. You need to find out why they didn't attend the meeting. If there is no congent reason, they need to be penalized. You know, they need to attend. It's a risk. They are delayed. We can't work with that kind of people. In this our own case, this is an internship. Some people can be nonchalant about it. If they are being nonchalant about it because it's a non-paid internship, ignore them and continue because you are learning. But if it's a real project and you call a meeting as a project manager and the people working under you, because they are working under you, refuse to attend the meeting, that means they want to be sacked. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
So it's not a big deal. You don't want to work with you again, you fire them now. There's someone who is looking for that job. Before a team member refuses to attend a meeting, there must be a reason. It's either you didn't know about the meeting. You have to find out whether it's your fault, whether you communicated very well. You might have not communicated very well. They did not know. You find out what happened.
Okay.
You have a very handsome boy, you know.
Thank you, sir. God. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Let's move to Vivian. Okay, Vivian didn't know she raised her hand. So thank you, everyone. And
Right.
you want us to beg you before we can talk, Vivian?
was unmuted. I'm sorry, sir. Good evening, sir.
Okay.
Sorry, a quick one, sir, please. Okay, for the stakeholders, I don't know. Are we to assign our team members to the various departments we have, like the finance and compliance operation? I don't know. Are our team members going to act in this office, or there are people already in this position, or we are the ones who fill in this position? Our team members, sir.
Which finance?
The stakeholders. Sorry, the various departments, the stakeholders you listed from the project brief. We have finance and compliance department and operational department, product department, customer support, internal audits. So our team members to fill in this position, or I don't know.
They are team members. They are not supposed to fill that position. You need to go and do stakeholder analysis first. When you do your stakeholder analysis, then you know where the stakeholders will have. Yeah, what they mean that stakeholders can come from all those departments. So you need to go and find what is needed and what are the stakeholders needed. Where are you going to look for these stakeholders? So you need to do stakeholder analysis and understand who are the stakeholders. And then, are they from finance? Who are the stakeholders from finance? What are they supposed to do? We have stakeholders from marketing. Do have stakeholders? Then you look for them. Finance department is not a stakeholder. Are you getting my point? But somebody working in finance can be a stakeholder. You need to go to find and look who is the stakeholder for this, not your team members. Your team members cannot be your team members, they are stakeholders as team members. A business analyst is a team member, is a stakeholder of the project because he's a business analyst. He already has his own job to do. A developer is a stakeholder because he's a team member. He already has what he needs to do. He already has his job. So you need to go find all the stakeholders. And that is what you need to do as stakeholder analysis. We've done stakeholder analysis. Go watch your video if you didn't get it very well.
Just want to be clarified. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, everyone. This is a time for you to go restart because when we are teaching, some of you I think is also a piece of cake. When you want to do your work, that's why the video is there. It explains everything and the note is there. You read it up. It will help you to do the work. You do stakeholder analysis, you do asymmetry. You are meant to go do some activities, do some findings. You don't just sit on your laptop and populate everything and submit. You need to engage your team. You need to brainstorm, and that's how you do and create a document. So the first thing, follow it. I shared this. That is what is expected. Move these documents to and start taking them one by one, taking these items one after the other. That is what I expect all of you to do. Take everything here, one after the other. Move them in here. From here to Freedcamp, this is a static document. You have documents as a project manager. This is not where you are going to be working. You are not going to be assigning. There is no way you can assign this to any team member from here. Or you see on the project collaborative environment, you see the way it was assigned easily to someone there, and the person will pick it up and start telling you what they are doing, and you start following up. So that's it for tonight, and I wish all of you luck. So, and if you are thinking there is any other thing involved, there is nothing. But if you get this very well, all these big boys we are in, they are raising their shoulders as project managers. They are not doing anything exceptionally. It's just that they know how to do this thing that I'm doing very well. And if you take it for granted, you are not going to get it. Believe me, you keep struggling. So pay attention, and you are going to get it right. So thank you.
Mr. Charles, sorry, before you just round up.
Okay.
You know, you said we are going to have team leads in all these for each particular group. Now, who is going to populate it? Can we do it individually? Can I go to that free camp, or we need to have a meeting where we organize ourselves and we start populating it individually like that, and assign who and who is going to be having whatever tax that needs to be done?
That's why we have team lead. The team lead will call a meeting, and the people will work as a team to decide how we are going to work.
So have you assigned it, or we choose our team lead ourselves?
What?
Whether you have assigned the team lead for each group.
Have you been in this group for some time, or have you not been part of this group?
I've been part of this.
So you didn't know that we'll have team lead in every group now?
I'm not aware of.
Then you have not been following up. You've been left behind.
Okay, so I'll go and look at the video and
you've been left behind, because for the past 1 week now, the group has been doing a lot of. I've been following up myself. Election has been going on. People have been dropping their manifestos. People have been voting. People have been contesting. And
I'm not contesting. It's not the one they appointed as what's his name?
So then what are you then telling me? You don't know that I've appointed team lead, or you see that you don't recognize them because they are small?
No, that's not what I meant. I thought you said you are going to break us into groups.
The group has already been broken.
Okay.
You don't know that group?
I'm among those people that have not yet accepted. I try to accept it right now, but I think I'm going to close that out this evening.
Mr. Kennedy,
yeah.
Maybe you've not been around. If you've not been around, a lot of things has happened since you take a break. You know?
Yeah, actually, I'm actually attending another course, so my time is very, very tight here. Sorry.
So, whichever way it's up to you the way you manage your time, but you have to. You have to go back to the drawing board because we've gone so far.
Okay, sir, no problem.
All right. All right. Madam Beatrice, you're on suspension. Yeah. Are you hearing me, Madam Beatrice?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I've suspended you for gross misconduct.
Okay, sir.
And your son or your daughter have come, you send a lawyer ready to come and the court of, I've told your lawyer to tell you to go and do the right thing.
Okay, sir. I appreciate it.
Why did you join two groups?
It was just a mix-up, sir.
Huh? Mix-up is not an explanation. Mix-up can be rice and beans. You mix rice and beans, or that is a mix-up. Anyway,
I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah, sorry, there's a way to write an apology letter. We are not playing here. This is a serious business because this thing you are seeing here have the capacity to be dropping big money for you when you finish this. When you be licking your fingers, when the big money will be dropping, you are not going to be remembering me. All right. Thank you, everyone. And I'm here to another class. So see you tomorrow evening when we're going to start our business analysis. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. All
right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Charles. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.